All right, we're back. How's it going, everybody? This is Jose Trujillo, world's greatest living artist. I'm ready with my super awesome glove and my Starbucks. Yeah. I don't know if it's the Starbucks that brings in the magic. I don't know what it is. I can't pinpoint it. Something brings in the magic. Okay, so today I'm going to do an awesome colorist. This is in the colorist tradition. I guess if it's a tradition. It's a fairly new tradition. Not that, I don't know. Some people call it different stuff. But let's call it let's call this landscape a colorist landscape. I'm going to start out with my horizon line, right? Horizon. And then I'll do something like this. I'll put a little... Let's do a little house right here or something. Let's make it so that there's something going on right there. And then, bam. Okay. Some people have asked me if this stuff doesn't get muddy on me. It really doesn't. Mixing this with the oil doesn't really get muddy. I do recommend that when you apply the paint, don't apply, test out the different consistencies of, I'm going to sound super smart, of ratio that you're mixing paint and medium, okay? So what I mean by that is just put a little bit less, that's all. Just put a little bit less of oil in your paint. Don't go cray on me, don't go cray. Okay, so let's do this with awesomeness. Okay, so if I'm going to do something colorist, I'm going to get some purple and magenta. Okay, and that's how I'm going to make my shadows with purple and magenta. You see, some of my darkest shadows will be made out of purple and magenta. Check it out. Bam. Okay. Now I'm going to use this purple and magenta also to play with my trees right here. Maybe even some more magenta. This is the colorist tradition. The colorist tradition is that you create values with color. Okay? Some people don't believe that. It's cool. It's alright. We don't all have to believe the same thing. We can believe different stuff. But when it comes to facts, we should all be on the same page though. So here we go. Look. See? Okay. Now the same stuff can apply if you want to. What I mean by that is value can apply. Okay. So if you're trying to do something colorist and you want to render a three-dimensional image, okay. If you're trying to render a three-dimensional image, then you have to also keep that in mind, right? Where you can play with value. It's not going to be the same as the traditional value sense, and that's why, I think that's why Van Gogh used to get in trouble in the beginning. Well, in the beginning and always, right? Because people tend to be like, well, where is the value in that? It's the same color, the background and the foreground. But he created values using colors and using movement, and it's a very interesting way of doing it. Hi, how's it going? I hope I pronounced your name correct. Shanas? How's it going, Justin? So here we go. Okay, I'm going to use some Viridian to create, right, as opposed to normally using this on a sky, or this is going to be right here. Check it out. Bam! There we go, see? And this is how we do it when we create colorist artwork. We don't overthink it, because if we do, we get in trouble. The colorist tradition, and some people do it very realistic. Okay, they still apply a lot of realism, which is fine. There's a lot of great artists out there who are using realistic artwork, very three-dimensional renderings using this colorist tradition. But for me, I like it to continue to, because I like to paint quick. I like to continue to use it in my own terms. See, you basically you use the same color, and when you do mix the colors, it's on the pastel end or on the very dark violets or purples or what is the other one that I was using that I said right now? Fuchsia. Okay, see, you kind of use it just the same brush, you know, because what you're doing is you're really playing with color. It's like you're playing with crayons. That's what I like about colorist work. This is something that I first started seeing because I'm a reader, guys. I love reading. So I started seeing this in the journals of Eugène Delacroix. He talked about it. He talked about it. Thank you so much. How's it going, Mary? Absolutely. You know, this is what I say here. You have permission to use any color. You have permission to do things wrong, right? To do things wrong. It's okay to do things wrong. We get too stuck on you know what is because of the critics, right? We always run into the critics. You know, look at this crazy yellow up here. What is this yellow doing? I don't know. It just wants to be there. Why am I going to fight it if it wants to be there? Look at that. It's yummy. It's delicious. Like Renoir said, no? If it's not fun, why do it? Why do it if it's not going to be fun? If I'm not going to enjoy it? Right? Doesn't mean it's not work. It doesn't mean it's not challenging at days. But it is still, you're still enthusiastic of doing it. Still very, very, and if you want to apply a little bit more of those values, like I said, add more white on the lower horizon here. This will give it an impression that, of course, light, right? Light, it's always lightest down here. This is the distance. This is not the distance up here. The bottom is the distance. Okay? So you can always add more white. You can even add pure white. Don't get scared of it. People are like, oh my God, I can't add pure white. Add pure white down there. See the magic happen. So many people told me not to do this, not to do that, not to, you're doing it wrong. That is not the way. I'm like, hold on. I'm not trying to paint like everyone else. I'm trying to do my own gig here. So we should all do anything and everything. Everything is allowed. Okay? This is, in a way, this is the essence, no? Another really cool thing you can do that I love doing is make sure when you mix, for example, a dioxazine purple, right? One of these bright colors, get a little bit of another bright color like Viridian, okay? And create an awesome, almost gray teal looking color. And keep the values in mind if you want to. If you need some place to be mid-tone, another place to be darker, another place to be lighter, keep that in mind. It doesn't have to overtake what you're doing. In order to make also your blues very bright, mix it with fuchsia. And check this out. Mix it with fuchsia. A little bit of light fuchsia. Ain't that something? I'm telling you guys, it's too fun to skip. Can you believe I get paid for doing this all day? This is way too fun. I'm gonna do some orange with pale yellow and cadmium red. Okay, I'm gonna use some orange. I'm gonna put it back here. Look. Why? Because we know that blue and orange, right? They complement each other. They're super awesome. They love being, they're buddies. They can't get enough of each other. So if you want to have a little bit of je ne sais quoi, look. Let's make a fence, but let's make an orange fence. See? Let's make an orange fence. This is colorist painting. It's way fun. You're not bound by any rules. Screw those rules. You can use them. You can always come back to them and use them and play with them. But this will get you out of your comfort zone. If you're used to, oh my God, I have to do it so realistic. It has to look realistic. And if you have those panic attacks, just say, you know what? I saw this cat named Jose Trujillo, and he said, just have fun. You know, paint some bright colors, and then I'll resume to my painting, to my serious painting later. But for now, I'm just going to have some fun. Okay? Because the trick, guys, the trick to painting is to keep on painting. So if things don't align with you, doesn't mean you have to stop painting. It may mean that you're forcing something else. Many people make this mistake. Things are not lining up the way they want to, and they stop painting. And I always say, you know what? That's not your problem. The problem is that you may be painting something off. It may very well be the subject, the style. Not the subject matter. No, it's usually never the subject matter. It may be the how serious you're doing things. The under chatter of the seriousness. It's too serious. It's such a serious painting, you know. I'm changing the world with this painting. It's so serious. It doesn't have to be serious. Now, if that's your cup of tea, that's cool, right? Serious is your thing. That's pretty cool. That you know, it's okay to. But if you have those little attacks, those little panic attacks where you're like, I don't know if it's not looking the way I want it to look like. Then go back to that childlike place where you were able to play. Because the whole problem is that we are too invested in our mental chatter. And when you leave that realm, to put it in those words, you're able to play again. So I'm going to create some value and some awesomeness here with blue. And then where there is blue, close by it, there's always green. Just like when there's red, you want to have some green. Now, one thing I haven't put in here is red, you know. And red, I love to kiss it with red. Sometimes I'll use a lot of red, but today I'm just going to kiss it with red. It's going to get kissed.